There's nothing more relaxing than waking up to a bunch of leaves falling down onto your head. No matter what Chips might say about how messy this could make our bedroom, I refuse to back off because they're so beautiful. Look at them. Who couldn't wake up with a huge smile on their face when they've got all of this lovely greenery overhead? All right, but speaking of waking up, it is now morning. Oh, hello, Tiny Chips. Are you hanging out with my joy journal? Maybe you've got a tiny little joy journal of your own. That would be so cute. But now that it's morning, it is time to drag myself downstairs to breakfast. And darling, we leave in real life on our trip tomorrow. It is going to be happening. We are going to be on our trip soon. Oh, I cannot wait to reveal where we are going to everybody. By now, they probably already know. I mean, if they've been checking my Instagram, which I know you always laugh at me about, but it's important to take pictures of good vegan food because people need to understand that there's delicious vegan noms out there. Okay, darling? But speaking of vegan noms, I'm going to go get breakfast. All right. Well, carrying on, let's get a wiggle down here. Good morning, Martha. Good morning. You left the doors open again, Martha. Probably me. Never mind. She's gonna let all the creepers in, or I am, because that was definitely me leaving the kitchen door open. Good morning, Tiny Chips. Let's go ahead and see what I have inside of here for breakfast. PBJ, delighted meals, huh? Ooh, what's this? Honey beautiful burger. Ooh, nice. Tofu burger isn't exactly the first thing I would want for breakfast, though. Persimmon jelly. Ooh, actually, toast sounds really good. Toast and jelly. Can I actually do something to make, like, the toast into toast jelly? No, I can make it into a jelly donut, though, so that's okay. All right, let's go. Do I have any strawberry jelly? Because I really prefer... Okay, well, let's not be picky. Let's just go ahead. We'll grab a couple jelly. We'll grab a couple toast. Let's sit down. And good morning, Tiny Chips. And good morning, everyone. And welcome back to ZooCrafting. I'm just gonna... What was in that grape jelly? I thought it was safe to eat, but what on earth was in it if I had swirls around me all of a sudden? That was interesting. But welcome back to ZooCrafting, everyone! We are still hanging out at my home in Zoodesia Zoo because I am settling in and just making myself feel calm and happy because my home and my family is okay. If you guys saw the last episode, there was some very serious talk about stuff I was really worried about, but now everything is going to be alright, and I have to say, it's starting to set in that we're all going to be fine and Chips is not going to have a very sick fatal disease, which I'm still, I can't believe that happened, to be honest. That the doctor was like, yeah, you guys need to come back in a week and we've got to run these tests and it could be very bad if they come back positive. And then, you know, you get in the car and you had to go grocery shopping after something like that. Do you know how surreal that is? And now all of whatever just happened to my poor, completely blasted little brain and heart is gonna be fine. And it's really... The more, I have a big huge grin on my face basically, and that was the best grape jelly I have ever eaten, because the more that you get used to the idea that everything is going to be fine, again, the more you sort of feel like you're just staggering around, and little Chips, it is so hard to explain, but I am so happy. And even though we have so much to do in the zoo, today I once again just want to spend a little bit of time here in my garden, making everything nice and beautiful and creating with my own two hands. What do you think about that, Nora? Oh, and speaking of creating with my own two hands, Nora, let's see what your strawberry field has done. You have worked so hard to be able to grow this strawberry field, and I really think that it would be very nice to be able to turn these strawberries into something and just share it with everybody. I am the kind of mood, Nora, where sharing these things with everyone, okay. I'm so emotional right now. All right, I'm going to say it one last time, guys, but when I was completely panicked like that, truly, being able to come and create something pretty with our big old, okay, not the inside of my head, help, there we go, our big old strawberry field here, really gave me a sense of peace that nothing else did, because I couldn't fix the situation. I had zero answers to go on. I didn't know what the future was going to look like, but I could sit down and I could work with something beautiful like the sunflowers and the color, and I could create something nice and just focus on that exact moment and smiling and being happy in that exact moment. And it worked very much. This is truly a sunflower field of happiness. But all right, I'm probably not going to talk much about like how scared I was that Chips could have that spooky thing anymore, because once it's over, it's not really something you want to dwell on, like I said yesterday, other than just being super grateful and really happy. Like your eyes have been cleaned, you have clarity, you're like, oh, this is what I want out of life, and everything just fits that way. It just fits that way, Nora. And you know what else fits? We need our sprinklers back out. Nora, I don't want to splash you with the sprinklers, and we took the sprinklers away for the winter because it was kind of weird to have them here in the winter. But I think it's time to take the sprinklers back out because my crops are drying up. Where are my sprinklers? Do we have sprinklers anymore? Wait a second. I don't think I ever put my sprinklers away. Where are my sprinkle? Ah! Oh no, that must have been one of the sacrifices. It was indeed. No, there they were. I was so worried that those were one of the sacrifices from what we had to actually remove when it was time to update the mods. But we need sprinklers because it is not the end of summer, the hottest part of it, in my opinion, in August, without being able to play in some sprinklers. But where did I put them? That is a very good question, because they need to be taking care of my crops. Let's put away all of this. There we go. There we go. Nope, not my Elven Nilly Angelicas. Those need a home, actually, and I need to take these apples out. Oh my gosh. All right, but let's see. Nora, there's a lot of strawberries here. I need to see, did I put my sprinklers over here maybe? Inside of this little one? I did not. Huh. All right, Lily Girl. We might be making some sprinklers today, which I think would be really fun. We should take one to the puppy play yard. If we take some sprinklers to the puppy play yard, the puppies could play in it too. Oh, everything is just light and color and happiness again. I love it. But in all seriousness, for having fun here in Zoodesia, I mean, I really do want to spruce up the garden a little bit today and do some cooking. I want to do some cooking because I have a very special idea in mind for a small but very fun way that I want to be able to celebrate with the Builders of Light. So let's get to it. Nora, I think that since it's summer, gosh, actually look, I'm losing all of my crops because of lack of sprinklers. Huh. All right, Nora, I'm going to go downstairs and craft up some sprinklers. This is not how I thought I was going to spend my day. And I don't think I have any maple diamonds. And holy days, these are very expensive, Nora. Did you know that? They're very, very expensive. I mean, I guess I could make some like iron sprinklers, but diamond sprinklers they're very pricey. Where did mine go? They must have broken when we had to like update all the mods and shift the world around. But what a pity. And see, I can't even come in over here anymore because everything's tidy now. So it's not like I can just rush over here and like find random sprinklers scattered about. Well, let's go downstairs. I guess this is a good opportunity to see how many diamonds I have. All right, and oh, look at this. And my to-do list. Oh, be happy and enjoy your world. That's what I plan on doing today. Thank you, my friends. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. All right, so speaking of enjoying the world, though, I would enjoy it quite a bit if I had diamonds. And I know I have a whole bunch because all of my pretty gemstones are laid out because I love looking at them. That was such a thoughtful touch that I will always be grateful for. Aha! Oh my! Oh my! This is all? I am very poor! What is this? I am very poor! I haven't been mining in literally months. This is the fate I have earned upon my own head. I haven't been mining in forever. I guess we've got to see how rich I am. Martha would definitely have. Well, Martha. Maybe Martha's hiding some diamonds upstairs because she is. Wiggle, blink. There we go. Martha, hi! Yeah, I know we need to work on the accounts and we've got a zoo to run and everything, but do you happen to have some diamonds in here? Do you? Ooh, okay then. This is very important, Martha. I really appreciate you understanding and I will definitely come back with more later. All right, let's just make a run for it. And down we go. Whew. All right, and let's come over here And let's see. So do I have some fortune? I have fortune 2 pickaxe. Hopefully Martha won't get too upset. Let's see. Fortune 2. Fortune 3. There we go. On the fossil finder, no less. Now that would be a good one. Chick Pickety won't help me because it has silk touch. Because it's just a little Chick Pickety, which I love that name still. And the fossil finder 3000 will hopefully have enough on it that we can celebrate my wealth, whatever it may be. So let's see, diamonds, 13 diamonds here. How many diamond blocks does that make? One diamond block so far. And I can't believe, of course, I have all these diamonds, all these lovely diamonds. Well, actually, that was not a lot of lovely diamonds. That was a very tiny amount of diamonds, if I'm completely honest with myself. This is not much to go on here. But, of course, I would get ready to break these apart and spend them on sprinklers for my garden. But truly, I kind of need it. Yay! Oh gosh, I just got the achievement diamonds for the first time here. We're not getting a whole lot of diamonds. Oh, there's 3. That'll make me happy. Let's see. Oh, 1. Yes, another 3. It's like hatching triplets. Come on. And triplets again. All right. So that was not as many as I was hoping we would have. But let's see how many sprinklers that could make. So I have no maple diamonds. Those maple diamonds are exceptionally rare. We might have to go searching for those at some point. So this could make 1 sprinkler here. And then how many can I get? I think I could get like 3 sprinklers, but I probably only need 2 for the moment. Let's see what 2 sprinklers does. And let us not dwell on the fact that Martha's probably going to be quite irate that I come home and the first time I show interest in what's inside of our little accounting area, our little cash box, it's so that I can raid it to make my garden bigger. All right, there's a whole bunch of coal there. This is so wonderful to have so many things. I'm gonna leave the diamonds here. I really probably should not spend all of my diamonds on, should not spend all of my diamonds on just making a whole bunch of sprinklers. So let's see. I need 4 iron, need some redstone, and there's various types of wood somewhere around here. It's kind of amazing how easy it is to start sorting through things if you sort it. I know there's maple wood somewhere. Somewhere. Not in here though. Let's see. What about down here? Nope, maple wood. Let's see. Huh. I might have to go upstairs and I might have to go out. What about in here? Oh, look at all my rail carts. We're gonna make ourselves a Safari Zone tour at some point, that's for sure. All right, this is good. This is good. I know it seems a little silly, but I haven't had an excuse to have to look for so many various pieces inside of my own home in a little while. Oh, I have eyes of Ender. What? And a whole bunch of skeleton skulls. That would be really cool decor in some sort of, maybe like a cave or a cool graveyard exhibit. Oh, and a bunch of hearts. Yeah, those are left over mostly from when we lived in the old world and I was getting killed every single night and fighting for my life. It's kind of nice to know that we have a more peaceful life now. Alright, so I need maple wood or else I can't make these darn sprinklers. I thought this was going to be a quick operation, yet here we are. So let's run upstairs and we're going to see if we have some maple wood up there. Maybe hiding inside of the chest. But I'm suspicious because if I have run out of my sprinklers, because they have just vanished into the nether for all I know, then alright, Fossil Finder, you go away. Actually, you should be downstairs, Fossil Finder. I probably should not be hauling Fossil Finder around, but there's probably going to be points where I just want to harvest up some fossils, so do you guys remember when we used to do fossil cracking days? Those were quite fun. All right, well, this is not getting me as far as I thought I was going to go. Come on. I just wanted a pair of sprinklers so that I can get my garden back in order. Let's see, maple wood. Let's find some maple wood. Let's see. The maple wood we need is a very, very specific type too. This is so interesting. I'm completely out of maple. What? I have leaves over here. All of my maple trees are gone. Huh. I'm gonna have to harvest some new ones. All right. Well, Nora, I'm very sorry. I have run into a slight problem, but you know what? A little puddle is as good as anything else. And where is my bucket? Did I leave my bucket somewhere? Nora, now is not the time to judge, okay? I'm learning some important things right now, Nora, about how I apparently organize my own home. You know, I should put a little tool chest in here. The Builders of Light and their magical sorting fairies have convinced me it's important to be organized. So let's actually make a shelf. And let's see. All I need is oak wood slabs and oak wood planks. I can totally handle that part. There we go. So let's make ourselves a shelf really quickly. And we will put it in here. There's that. There's this one shelf down. We'll even make 2 shelves. There we go. Wonderful. And let's grab these shelves. And I'm going to go ahead and make like all the tools I need for, yeah, one there, and I can leave my diamond hoe out like this. Haha! We can get a whole bunch of extra shears. This shear is kind of like a little bit low. I could even leave some butterfly nets in empty jars here. I actually like that idea, because then when we're in the garden, if we run across any butterflies, I can just run in here and grab it and run back out and have what we need. What else do we need for the garden, Nora? Let's see. I know, right? You're such a good kitty. More buckets. I have some buckets inside. Normally I use them for, yeah, let's see, 2 buckets here. I'm just gonna grab a couple buckets. We usually have them inside because we use them for our laundry, Nora, but this will do. Also, Tata, do be careful there. I am a little dubious about how well a peafowl is really going to do splashing in those waters. Oh dear, and I still have a Komodo dragon and an ostrich in my pocket. It's kind of amazing the things that you can forget about when you have like medical stuff that distract you. Whoops, that was a glowstone piece actually. Well, not anymore. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead and put that back down. See, look at that. My little crops are much happier now. They really needed some good water. We can probably put more water under this tree right here. There we go. I had a feeling that they needed water. I just don't know what, I guess my sprinklers must have vanished. They must have vanished when... Alright. We'll just be careful not to fall in here, okay, Nora? I'm just gonna get the dirt out, though. Alright, good. Good. But yeah, my sprinklers must have vanished when we had to do the little update. Alright, yeah, this is nothing to worry about, Nora, my dear. Alright, we'll clear this out. And I don't know, like, I don't know about you guys, but also when I was really upset and, like, confused and stressed this week, one of the things that majorly helped me was actually cleaning my house, Nora. Was just going through and tidying my house, and that's kind of what this feels like right now, is just tidying up kind of all the little tasks, like scrubbing down my sinks and all these random things that I just had always been too busy to do. I took the time to actually sit down and do, and it was kind of amazing how calming it was, to be completely honest, like to just sit and clean, and it really helped out. Oh, nope, definitely can't get rid of that block, but it really helped out. So I highly recommend if you're also a little bit distressed about something. What have I done to myself? I'm stuck inside of my own sorting area. What have I done? Nora, how did I do that? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Nora, I was gonna put, nope, not gonna be able to put any dirt down here, Seri. Anyway, I was gonna say, I don't know, I just, the kind of advice I kind of felt like I wanted when I was so concerned about what was gonna happen to Chips was not like the facts of the medical matters. It was just like what to do with myself. And oh, I really hope I'm not destroying too much stuff. There we go. I'm now inside of my own root cellar. This is not quite the way that was supposed to work, but this it will go back up. We'll go back up. I got this. There we go. Nobody panic. That's not normal to just have somebody crawl out of your root cellar. I really hope it's not normal in your life, at least. And let's just, okay. Note to self, can't put dirt there. This is why we had sprinklers, wasn't it, Nora? Oh well. But yeah, I didn't really want advice about like the medical aspects. I just wanted advice on what to do with myself, how to be able to go from one moment to the next and not like, especially when you kind of look at the person that you love, the love of your life, and you're like, I might have very limited time with this person. It really makes you not want to spend that limited time freaking out. It really makes you just kind of want to have everything, you know, it's not normal. So it's not like you're asking for things to be normal. You just really want to be happy, if that makes sense. You just really want to be able to focus on the things in front of you and not get distracted by the unknown thing that's hovering over your head. You want to make every day one that kind of sparkles. And even though there's a terrible, like, spooky thing happening, I don't know, I just really felt like, yeah, okay, that's happening, but I would really prefer to spend the time that we have together, however long that may be, which is a thought that sort of seizes you up with fear, but you have to kind of rally past it. And you're like, however long that might be, I want to spend the time together, focusing on, like, hey, it's a beautiful day, and, like, sitting outside together. But then there's time when, like, you've got some downtime and a lot of nervous energy, and you're like, what do I do with this? And the answer, my friends, for me was clean the house. And it helped a lot. And because I think it also makes you just focus on the things that are in your physical hands and in front of you. And that's also what happened with coming here and being able to tidy up my world here. So I think that's why I feel like I do. But tidying up my garden and getting some beautiful new garden fixtures in really, really, really helps. That's why I think I feel like that. But all right, Nora, it is now time to swap over some of these gorgeous garden fixtures. And I know, Lily girl, let me go ahead and feed you really quickly because I haven't fed you yet today. There we go. Lily, 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 Lily. There you go, Lily girl. And you know what? I kind of want to fly Aster Seed really fast to see if we can just find that maple nearby. Or if I have left any stray maple trees around the place. Just really quickly. So we can see if we started so many different projects today. And I would like to finish at least one of them. But I do want to get some chili peppers planted. So let's go and see what we can get into the garden that would help to match for the lovely summer theme that we're going for. And also actually help get some stuff planted that may help me with the cooking bat moth that I want to do in the kitchen. So let's see. If we were going to do a little bit of cooking, I want to do some cooking with coconuts. And I want to make something yummy out of the coconuts because we have so many of them in the yard. And making a curry would actually be really good. That definitely just yells summer to me. And we can use tofu in place of the chicken. So I could make a curry. I need rice though. I really always struggle to get some rice. But hopefully that rice merchant that I asked the Builders of Light for will show up. And if not, I can always have him show up myself. So chili peppers, ginger, or other kinds of spices. I don't think I have curry now that I think about it in my yard. Ooh, we should grow garlic too. So garlic and chili peppers would be really good to have. And then we can also make like a little pina colada. Oh, pineapple! Why didn't I think about growing pineapple? Garlic, pineapple. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about those things. Garlic, pineapple, chili peppers. Ooh, mustard seeds. Chips actually loves mustard. Oh my gosh, he'll do backflips for mustard. He really, really loves it. So what could we use mustard in? We could add mustard to spicy greens. That might be kind of fun for anybody who likes spice. I don't have black pepper, do I? Wow! You can tell my garden is kind of biased towards my not very adventurous tongue now that I'm looking at it. Because I don't have any of the like really spicy foods. But it might be fun to make soft pretzels because that kind of makes me think about summer as well. So there's a lot of stuff we can cook and I really want to because like I said, I have that special idea in mind for the Builders of Light, just a way to have a sense of community and happiness and a little place that I can go to share the bounty with everyone. But that's all I'm going to say about it just now. Anyway, so what to do first? You know what? I kind of want that sprinkler. So Nora, hang on just a second, my dear. I need to change out of my bunny slippers. And we're gonna just fly really, really fast. And I'm gonna put on all of my gear. And yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm very sorry. I know this is a little bit atrocious to just come and throw all of my stuff in here, but I'll be back, I promise. And then I need to do a big strawberry picking, but we can do that next time with the cooking. Lily girl, if you could please guard the house for just a moment. Oh, I've got new mail, and I haven't even finished gathering all of the things that Kay gave us, so I'm gonna have to look into that soon. Let's see really quickly, Aster Seed, if we can actually find a maple tree, because I have, oh, look at those, they're beautiful. Wow, my maple leaves have been changed. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna come back and coo over that in just a second. There's one kind of maple tree right there, because this is the type of maple wood we need. Can we find, without cutting down my very own maple trees, and I may have to, Aster Seed, is there a wild maple tree growing anywhere nearby? It may be... Oh, I can't believe we've not gone this far in a little while, huh, buddy? But it may be that wild maple trees and maple wood are suddenly scarce, and I'm gonna have to content myself with a... Oh, look, there's a zebra! Oh my gosh. And a bunch of horses that we could take to the meadow of horses. Yeah, it looks like I may have to wait and just content myself with going ahead. Ooh, there's some of that beautiful rock that's just sticking out of the ground. Yep. Little elephants, turkey we could take over to our turkey sanctuary, which I really, how do you make a turkey sanctuary more interesting? I've really got to give that some thought. I mean, I've met a couple turkeys, but ooh, there's a cool little cave over there. All right, well, before we start like getting into really big adventures, ooh, Aster Seed, let's go ahead and just, I want to just check what's inside of this nest really fast. Oh, just eggshells. All right. But I guess, yeah, it doesn't look like I have any maple trees here. I might have to cut down one of my maple trees, but they're just very fragile, and it's a little tricky because they don't drop a lot of, yeah, they don't drop a lot of pieces. Oh, there's a tombstone I'll have to check on. You know, I've never really searched under my house for like deep under my house, not like not in the lab, but like deeper than our laboratory, to see if there were like cave systems under my home. Probably should. That was one of the biggest adventures that we actually had when I was still, oh, I guess I could take out one of these maple trees. That was one of the biggest adventures that we had back in the old world, or old world, was actually discovering I was sitting on top of a labyrinth. And you know what? I think this maple tree might be the one. We might be able to do it right over here. And if not, I will come back and I will replace this poor thing. Did I get rid of my shears? Seri. You should learn by now. Always have like 15 shears on you, silly girl. Alright, let's clear these out of the way. Oh, yes! Wait! Ha! A maple sapling! Thank you, tree! I don't have to cut you down. That makes me so happy. Alright. I'll come back and one day add more leaves to you. Alright, up we go, Aster Seed. There we are. Alright, nice. Oh, and those maple trees! Oh, their leaves have been changed to actually reflect maples. Oh, it's an absolute miracle. I'm very appreciative to the Builders of Light for doing that. They went to have a little conversation with the botanist over there because I was commenting on how maple leaves do not look like fir tree leaves. Alright, well, here we go. Now I've got a little maple tree. I can cut it down, and I will make the sprinklers and bring them out for next time. And I know the pace is kind of silly, but you know what? No, I need to make that promise to myself never to apologize for what we do in ZooCrafting, because I really am, oh dear, I really am welcoming you guys into my home here, and it's a special place. And I just hope that, actually, okay, this is gonna sound weird. I really hope that the things I talked about today, you guys never really have to deal with, you never have to worry about, you never have to think about. I really sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, hope that you've never got to figure out what to do with yourself and come up with little tricks like going to clean your house and scrub your sinks because you're in such a panic about what will happen to the love of your life, and you don't want to be in a panic because you don't want to spend the time that you guys have left together, however long that may be, panicking. You want to spend it happy and in love and appreciating the home you've got and taking care of it. I really hope you guys never have that feeling. that you never have to know what that feels like, because it was not pleasant, and it was really weird and boring in some ways. There's a lot of waiting involved for things like that, and you just are, I don't like it. There's a lot of thoughts. There's literally like probably years of thoughts that I could untangle from what ended up being just like a week and a half of my life. So there's people much worse off for sure. I don't mean to diminish that, just this was like my experience. Whew. So, all right, I'm rambling again, but I also feel like I'm getting it out of my head, out of my heart, and I'm feeling a lot better for it. So, and that's kind of what ZooCrafting is for. Coming, creating, building, working, celebrating, adventuring, and focusing on the good stuff, focusing on the love. So, now that I have rambled yet again about all of that silly nonsense, I'm going to go ahead and come through and I'm going to go downstairs. We finally have the maple wood. Excuse you, you were supposed to be, you were supposed to be a very, there we go, the chips of maple wood. I have the maple wood, so I'm going to go and bring up the sprinklers, and then we are going to pluck a whole bunch of strawberries, turn it into a delicious food, tend to our garden, and carry on with seeing what the Builders of Light have done, and maybe even get started on a couple more projects I have in mind before continuing our grand zoo tour next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.